welcome back. Today I have a beautiful topic to talk to you about, and it's something that we encounter every day, almost all of us do. Because let me ask you this, do you ever judge? Chances are that's a yes. If you're a human, you probably judge, and we all do. It's a pretty natural thing. And in this video I offer you a different way of looking at it, because often judging is frowned upon. It is something that can be destructive to relationships, to ourselves, but it also has something to offer us. There's some beauty in judgment if you know where to find it, if you know how to look at it. And this is the beauty of taking a different perspective, because everything that exists in life has some purpose. And when we try to look at it from that angle, what's the beauty in this, what is the purpose, then we can actually find invitations for healing and invitations to become more and more whole. So that's what I want to share with you in this video today. So let's begin with here. We are wired, our brain is wired to judge. It's important to us for our survival, because if we can make a snap judgment, then we can act really quick, and that's good for our survival. We can take a quick, necessary action, we can adapt. So we're really wired to put everything, people, events, situations, into boxes, so we can easily and quickly see what it is in relationship to us. Now, judgment is also a release of energy, so it's a release. And that is why you really want to look at your own judgment from a loving perspective. Now, the person who is being judged really has not so much to do with the judgment itself, because judgment always comes from a person's own views, experiences, values, and fears. You can imagine, if you have a bigger sense of security and safety within yourself, that you have a lesser need to make snap judgments, because you do not look for safety outside, you know safety is within yourself. However, there's always times that we judge, and it's really important to see that any judgment you make is really a reflection of your inner consciousness, because you can only see and project outwards what lives inside of you. So, for example, if I see someone and they're, in my perspective, ahead in their business, but I feel they're not authentic enough, or they are not knowledgeable enough, or they're not competent enough, then I can place that on them, and I can say, well, they are not competent enough, or they are not authentic enough. But really, when I take a step back and look at my own judgment, I know that I can only see that in them if something about that lives inside my own consciousness. So if I would look at the invitation there, or the lesson, or the message that my own judgment holds for me, the other person has nothing to do with it, it's only for me, then there might be a message of letting go of perfection, starting before you're ready. Maybe the message there is that I'm good enough myself, and that I can start and begin, and it doesn't have to be perfect before I begin, that I'm allowed to learn, someone else is allowed to learn, and so am I. Or let's say that you judge someone for being too loud or not leaving enough space for other people. Could it be that there's this invitation for you to heal that part of yourself where you want to make yourself heard, or where you want to step up and be seen, where you want to listen to a certain part within yourself? So really take a good, honest look at the judgment you're making, and if you turn it around, what invitation is there for you? There's always some invitation to heal that part of you that is making the judgment. So what we also often do is we judge ourselves for judging, especially when you're moving in spiritual circles. Judgment is frowned upon. And if you know anything about ego is that part of us that holds all of our identifications in the world, which is really useful, because without an ego we would not be able to survive in this world. So ego is not a bad thing, although ego does always want to keep us safe. And that's not a part of judgment. Ego is the part of you that makes the judgments. And since it's always looking to protect you, it wants to keep you safe, it's always looking for ways that you're being threatened or where you can lose something. So it's always looking for threatening things or people who want to take something from you. In reality, people cannot take anything from you. You're never really threatened. Only the physical world can be threatened. But your essence, what you are in essence, it's always safe. That's why the beautiful saying that A Course in Miracles teaches us, in my defenselessness, my safety lies. It is knowing that you are safe within, that you are truly safe, that you cannot be harmed, where you do not need to defend yourself against anything that happens in the outside world. And that gives you just a whole nother level of peace of mind. So when you find yourself judging, and you judge yourself for judging, please, please, please take a loving look at yourself. Thank your ego for wanting to protect you, for wanting to keep you safe, and take that judgment as an invitation for more inner healing. And then, if anything, be happy about that it occurs, so you have a mirror to look back inside yourself. So be gentle, be kind to yourself. It's an opportunity for self-love and healing. I wish you the best. Ciao.